Hello, I'm Tripwire. Welcome back. Shut up, Drake. Welcome back to Demon Souls. The side path is right out here. Now there's going to be an up and a down. There's a tower right above us, and a dude waiting to attack. Luckily, we have the power of God and anime on our side, so we're taking him out no problem. And we got two archers behind these barricades. The Drake can't hit you up here, so don't worry about him. He just flies over. Got some grass. Interestingly enough, you get a catalyst up here, and I don't know how many catalysts are in the game. I only know of these two, but the silver catalyst is the only one that boosts your max MP when you're wielding it. Each of these catalysts has a C scaling. The wooden catalyst has a better base magic assist value, but the silver one also gives you some scaling from strength. It's really shit. It's the worst rated scaling you can get, E. See, we're getting +1 from this. I never use the wooden catalyst, but they have their their pros and cons, I guess. Go ahead and send that to storage. But if you don't start as a royal, but you still want a catalyst, you can just grab one there. Alright, so we'll just keep heading on down. And now we can go left or right and access some areas. So heading back to the left, we can help out our boy Ostrava. Be wary. This is still a Souls game, so juggling around the corner. Archers in the dark. Nice. I really am surprised I didn't get hit. Close one. Gash resistance ring. And here we are. Hi, Ostrava.
Thank you. That's twice now.
I'll take my next reward, please. Darkmoon Grass. Darkmoon Grass is a full heal. And is that the one that's also... Yeah, and status ailments. But they're very heavy. The more valuable for the heal the grass is, the heavier it is. So 41 of these is 4.1 units. 4.9 units for only 7 of these, though. So if you're not planning on using them, just send them to storage because they're very heavy. We're going to head on back up the other way, and we should encounter the Juggling Merchant for the second time. Also, if you're thinking, man, I really like Ostrava's gear, don't worry, you do get access to it at some point later on. If you want it. You end up fighting Ostrava in his phantom form. Alright, so this is the staircase we came from. Now we're going the other way. Of course, this way is not friendly either. Another juggling around the corner. And I believe right down here we're gonna get some more wolves after this guy. Which can actually be quite dangerous because of how many there are. Alright, so there they are. Whoops. I'm not sure if it's possible to aggro just one. Alright, so the thief ring helped us immensely there. They all would have aggroed by the time I got to that barricade normally without it, I think. But yeah, whenever you're not in soul form, make sure you have that ring equipped. Alright, so we got another archer right here. If you just grab the item, he can't hit you. And there's the merchant.
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
I like his voice. Once again, we're not going to buy anything from him. Although, as you can see, he does have additional stock now. He's selling higher tier grass, some resin, and some other weapons. I've never experimented with the claymore in this game, I don't think. But the claymore is the weapon I did my first Dark Souls 1 playthrough with. Although it's not even. The strength scaling is definitely better than the dex scaling on this. So it's like a mildly quality weapon. Quality meaning split between dex and strength, by the way. Not like good in my opinion. So we just passed the staircase that leads us up to the next section of the bridge, but I'm going to backtrack and run across it normally just to show you how to avoid the dragon breath. It's the same way, but you know, the section is different. God, you scared me, Estrava. Fuck. Jeez. Like, it's cool that the NPCs don't just stand in one spot until you reload or teleport away. Like, sometimes they'll wander off, but god damn. That is not the first time that's happened to me. You know what's coming. Come here. Where are you going? Dragon fire. So there's a lot of items on this bridge, but again, be careful if you're planning on trying to get them. The fire stops here, though. You pretty safely grab all these, and then wait for the next cycle if you want to run back for any of those. I don't remember what all these things are. I wouldn't recommend you try to grab more than one at a time, though. Yeah, definitely not. I'm just gonna grab one more item and then I'm getting out of here. Oh, jeez. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Nope, didn't make it. Man, that's tough. That hurt quite a bit. Wow, we maxed out our... Uh-oh, don't shoot me. Maxed out our crescent grass. We'll just use several of these then. So again, you can see those archers trying to look around for me. But because of the thief ring, they haven't started shooting yet. So this is where we would have come up if we had taken that other staircase. And once again, we have a little tower thing with some enemies. This time just archers. And a free compound shortbow and some heavy arrows. So the compound shortbow has an 18 strength requirement in this game, even though it's a shortbow, which is pretty steep. I mean, if you're not a Dex magic character only, it's pretty steep. Or not that steep, rather, but for me it is. Alright, so this is the final section of dragon we have to deal with for the time being. Once again, we're gonna run for it. Don't stop, don't look back. Be wary of archers both in front of you and above you. You just saw that bolt fly down past me. And then be careful of the blue-eye knights. Oh shit, that actually hit me? It's fine. Just want to get out of the fire range here. So, there are also, you can see archers up there, yeah. So just be careful on the approach here. I don't know how Hob no-hits this part. I'll have to go back and watch it. I ain't getting burned again, just making sure. Alright, cool. Get some grass. Dodge that bolt that we just heard. Got a second blue-eye knight. We're gonna actually switch to this like a smart person and get some increased magic damage. Break his guard. Goodbye. Alright, cool. So, right through there is the next boss fight. But instead we're going to turn and take these stairs up for Crystal Lizard and to get some revenge on those stupid archers above us. For inconveniencing us just a moment ago. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, even when playing Dark Souls, but those things will disappear. They try to run away and despawn, but if you keep just hitting them at intervals like that, they never can. You've got plenty of time to wait for your stamina to come back and hit and hit and hit. Alright, just take out these bitch-ass archers. Nice. Free stones of ephemeral eyes are always a good thing because it's not that easy to come across vendors that sell them in this game. There aren't that many, and when you are able to buy them, they're expensive. Alright, that's all there is to see up here. It's a little misleading. I always thought there was more to it, but I think this is all decorative. So we'll just head back down. And we will tackle the Tower Knight. And now the Tower Knight is a pretty cool encounter. It has a cutscene and it looks really cool, so I'm going to let it play out. But basically, it's a very large knight, and he is in an arena surrounded by archers, so you need to run away from the knight and take out the archers for a more convenient fight first. Though there is a trophy, if you care about that kind of thing, to kill him without taking out any of the archers, which I have done, because I've platinumed it, obviously. So immediately we're going to run off to the right, ignoring the Tower Knight completely, and head up here to the first archer. Luckily, because of our upgrades, we're going to one-hit all the archers. And see, that blue effect is the Tower Knight shooting at us by throwing his sword, which is also magic somehow. See that? And then it just magically reappears in his hand after each time, which is very cool. We're going to go all the way around the outside of the ramparts here, grabbing the items, and killing the archers. I've never actually been hit by that magic attack, but still be careful. Just one more archer. Right here. Okay, not get hit by that. Now let's run down towards him, avoid the magic attack. Alright, and now this guy is very large, and he has an AoE when he slams his shield down, so be careful. But the best way to take him out is to attack both of his heels until he falls down. It's not that hard to knock him over. It's like Iron Golem, but much easier. Watch out for that back jump, it will hurt you. Uh-oh. I didn't get out of the way fast enough for the slam. That was my own fault, I know better. This is the big slam. Run away from that. Also be careful because, alright, he's gonna fall. Move out of the way so the impact doesn't hurt you. And then come over to his head and target it. And look at that damage. You could also use spells on it. Dead Tower Knight. Easy. Very easy boss. I killed him probably 4 or 5 times before realizing that he actually does fall over. I noticed that sometimes after hitting his heels I would deal increased damage, but I never really put it together that if you hit both he'd fall over. I just hit one a ton and he never fell or wobbled like Iron Golem, so I was like, oh whatever, he doesn't fall. But it's just because I only ever focus on one. And we get his soul. So even if I wanted to go through here, I can't yet. A thick colorless fog holds you back. Only those who've slain an archdemon may pass beyond this point. So this is like the golden fog barriers in Dark Souls 1, where you need to progress a certain amount before it lets you through. In that case, it's getting the Lord Vessel. In this case, it's killing any of the archdemons. And that's not that hard, because any of the archdemons means any of the final bosses for any of the archstones. So if you go all the way through this area and kill the boss at the end, or any of the other 3, that counts, because those are the archdemons. And that'll let you through. So I think what we're going to do next is level up, of course. Did we get any large shards?
I can forge weapons.
We did not. Okay, so we still need 2 large sharpstone shards. I think it's time for us to head back down here. Well, actually, let's level up first. Not go in there with 11k souls. Go ahead and get a couple hit points, magic, some dex. Seems good. Because in the Tunnel City, this is pretty much the best area to farm upgrade materials, not just from the regular enemies, but there's a pit full of crystal lizards if you know where to look. And like I said, sometimes the crystal lizards respawn. This one is back, so we can kill it again. So if you're feeling a little bit underpowered, just come here and farm you some crystal lizards. and upgrade your shit, and then go back and tackle whatever is giving you a hard time. Careful, because stuff can and will aggro on you while you're fighting crystal lizards if you're not careful. Yeah, like that guy down that hallway, that's what I was worried about. Go ahead and blow him up again. And see, that orb is still there. Just like that. 1 HP'd him. We got a Sharpstone Shard. So that way actually leads down to the boss, if we know where we're going, which I do. This way leads to more crystal lizards. Although I did bank my bow, and having a bow is actually the most effective way of dealing with these. But I'll show you what I mean. We'll just head down there for the sake of time. You don't have to dodge. Since it's coming the opposite direction, you can just sprint right past that one. We have an official we need to take out. But he's going to splash on that beam. Easy. We've got an item around the side here. And if you want to farm for crystal lizards, take the lift down. Now right at the bottom here, there's going to be 2 lizards. But this is not the pit I'm talking about. There's a ton more. A little bit later on. Alright, so you can hear them. So there's one right here. This place is cool because they are both running in the same direction to get away from you, regardless of where you're at. So I'm going to kill this one, and there's the second one. Trying to get away from me by running towards me. Doesn't make sense, but I'll take it. Just makes it easier for us to get both kills. And they don't disappear. If we're in the opposite direction, I'd only be able to get one. Okay, we got some large shards of the wrong kind. Both times, actually. Shit. So behind these phantoms is the pit I'm talking about, and you can actually see another crystal lizard down at the end there. These guys you only have to kill once, and actually after you kill these guys, you can invade other people if you want. These are the NPCs. Switch to Chris dagger. So these are a male and female character with the same gear. Are they a couple? I don't know. Are they brother and sister? Could be. I don't know. They're not that hard. You cheese them with magic. They don't really know that much what to do. They're both using steel shields. One. They're being like extra passive today. Even if you use melee, like it's not hard to dodge their attacks and then punish them. They're just not very smart. But I mean, they also are, you know, the gatekeepers of more PvP, so you don't want to make them annoyingly difficult to kill. So there's the Black Eye Stone. That would allow us to invade other people. And if you come down here, this crystal lizard runs away into a pit full of crystal lizards, and you can't kill them all unless you have a bow and the thief ring. Because they're all going to run away when they catch sight of you, and they're going to despawn. But if you pick them off with a bow one by one, they don't detect you, just because an arrow is hitting near them. And in that case, you can kill all of them, slowly but surely. Whereas here, see, they're all despawning around me, while I focus on a couple. So let's just hope we get what we need here. Hey, large Sharpstone Shards. We did. Nice. So if I need to farm at any point, I'll come back here with a bow and just kill them all. But we got what we wanted, so that's fine. And you can like farm them into temporary extinction, just like I mentioned before. But you can like just straight up farm these, like just leave, come back, do it again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head it back to the Archstone. I'm gonna level up my weapon one more time, and then I guess I'll have to see you guys in the next episode when we head to the boss of this area. Actually, maybe we won't head to the boss. This map is very large. This level is very large. And the route to the boss is extremely direct if you know how to get there quickly. But there's a huge tunnel system in this area that is very confusing. And man, did I get lost in there a lot. And I'd like to show off at least some of that before showing you the easy way. head on back to our safe space. Hey, Baldwin.
I can forge weapons.
Scimitar plus 6, please. So now we need sharpstone shards, large sharpstone shards, and chunks. Once again, all we're missing is large shards because we have a chunk. So this game upgrading is tough because you require a lot more materials overall to upgrade because it doesn't stop requiring the basic ones. It just adds on new ones, which I don't like so much.
Come back alive.
I'm glad they changed that for Dark Souls. Like, once you stop requiring Titanite shards, you require only large, or only chunks, or then only a slab. Like, not all of them, plus extra. But that's why this game works. So, let us head back. And then at the start of the next episode, I will take you through a little bit of the fuckery that is this place before showing you the quick way down to the boss. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.